Salamat datang ke Jakarta and Kung Hei Fat Choi, Gung Si Fa Sai, Happy Chinese New Year, Happy Lunar New Year and Happy Spring Festival. Since I just arrived in Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia, I thought I'm gonna throw in a quick travel video, a little bit an update on how I got here and some useful travel information, for those of you who want to travel to Indonesia. I'm here at Merdeka Square. This is the place where the national monument is. It's this big thing over there. It's a huge square. Tons of people are gathering here, and also it's not only Chinese New Year here in Indonesia. Even though Indonesia is a Muslim country, but you have also a huge crowd of Chinese people living in Indonesia, or Indonesian people with Chinese descent. Not only that, but it is also election day next week. They're gonna elect a new president, and that's a big thing in Indonesia. The old president, Jokowi, now was in charge for the past 10 years, I believe. And it's time for him to leave. He needs to step down after 2 terms. And today is the last day of rallies and stuff like that. But I don't want to go into the politics. This is for the Indonesians. I'm here to just share some information. So I flew from Bangkok, from Thailand, with Thai Lion Air. It's a budget airline. For those of you who are familiar with these airlines, I don't need to elaborate on that. The one thing which is a little bit annoying now is that you have to apply for a visa on arrival, and this costs roughly, depending on the daily exchange rate, between 30 and 35 US dollars. This is really not nice, because in other Southeast Asian countries you can travel without a visa on arrival. Now Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, and so on. But Indonesia reintroduced this since recently. So what to do? But the good thing is, you can apply for this visa on arrival online. You can also do it at the border before you go through immigration, the old-fashioned way, like it used to be. You can apply over there, with a passport pic and some documents and some cash money. You can line up and apply for your visa on arrival the old-fashioned way. But Indonesia introduced an online application, which I did. It's very straightforward, it works, and it's very fast. Because once you have applied, once you have entered all your details, your personal information, then you submit it, you pay. You need a credit card, you pay, and then you instantly will receive your visa. Yeah, you can then, they will send it to your email, you can download it, and then that's very easy, that's very nice. It costs 500,000 rupiah, Indonesian rupiah, which is roughly, like I mentioned, between 30 and 35 US dollars. And also the good thing is, you can extend this visa one time. This visa on arrival is valid for 30 days. And when you apply for it online, you also can extend it then online, for another 30 days. And then again, it costs 500,000 rupiah if you renew the visa. I don't know what's going on there. A typical Indonesian thing here. People from all over the country are coming here and take pictures and stuff. The square is very popular in Indonesia. So the visa on arrival, yeah, online application. Also a very important thing to know, if you don't want to apply online and just, you know, want to go ahead and apply for your visa on arrival at the border when you arrive in Indonesia, then you can do it. You pay 500,000 rupiah. But if you want to extend your visa for another 30 days, then you have to go to an immigration office. Yeah, you have to physically go to an immigration office in Indonesia. And I've never been to such offices, but I hear bad stories, you know, long waiting times and stuff, you know. In any case, it will take time, yeah. But when you applied originally online, you also can extend your visa online. You don't need to go to the immigration office. That's a good thing. For people who applied at the airport physically, they also need to extend physically. Okay. And that's an important thing to know. So next, I arrived this morning. To be honest, the international airport in Jakarta is not really something special. I was actually a little bit disappointed. I think it was my second time that I arrived at this airport. The first time was many years ago. I don't really remember. But the international airport in Bangkok or KL or Singapore it's from a different world, and it's in a different league than the Jakarta airport. I also suggest that if you want to change money, I think the best thing is to bring US dollar or euro, or probably also British pound, Canadian dollars, Australian dollars, New Zealand dollars, any hard currency, because I wanted to be smart actually, and originally I wanted to bring US dollar here and change it directly at the airport into Indonesian currency. But then I couldn't get any US dollar in Thailand because apparently all the banks, the place where I stayed before, they ran out of US dollars, so I couldn't change my Thai baht into US dollar. But then I thought, oh, maybe it's even better, because, you know, before I change my Thai baht into dollar and then change the dollar into Indonesian rupiah, you know, I lose money. So I thought, no, I keep the Thai baht and change it directly at the airport here into rupiah, and I checked the exchange rates, you know. There is a website you can actually check the exchange rates here at Jakarta International Airport. They display the rates online. So, and I checked the rates were pretty good, you know, very nice rates. So that's why I changed my money here when I arrived. But when I arrived, I was a little bit shocked, because number one, the airport arrival area looked like I don't know, like a provincial airport, you know. Even they say the airport is open 24 hours. Out of like 5 or 6 money changing booths, only one was open, and they gave a really bad rate. Yeah, so I lost actually a lot of money because I changed my Thai baht here in Indonesia. So long story short, and I checked the USD rate. Long story short, just bring US dollar or euro and change it here, because you get a very good rate for US dollar here and euro. Don't bring any Southeast Asian currency here. Only bring hard currency into Indonesia and change it here. Don't bring Thai baht, don't bring Malaysian ringgit, don't bring Vietnamese dong or all that stuff. Don't bring these currencies here. Yeah. The immigration procedure, another thing. Yeah. Oh, seriously, I have to tell you this. I've never experienced this in my entire travel career. International Airport, Jakarta. Actually, Jakarta has two airports. One is in the city center in South Jakarta. This is the domestic terminal, domestic airport, and then you have this so-called international airport. So we arrived around, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning. Nothing much to do. It's a good time to arrive. And immigration officer were waiting for us, not for us, for the Indonesians, you know, for the locals. And there were other lines for foreign passports and electronic visa on arrival lanes. So we were just a handful of foreigners. We lined up, but to our surprise, no officer was there. Nobody was taking care of the foreigners. The booths were empty. But anyway, the process was very simple. I showed my e-visa. I had it in my smartphone, so I just showed him my phone. You don't need to print out. Yeah, you don't need to print out the electronic visa on arrival. Just show your smartphone, show your download, and then he put a sticker onto my passport. No stamp. He put a sticker. Yeah. On the sticker is displayed the time, how long you can stay in Indonesia. He also asked me what I'm going to do here. I said I'm a tourist, and how long you want to stay, he asked. I said 30 days, 1 month. So he gave me 30 days, you know. So there was no issue, no problem. Another thing is customs declaration is completely electronic here. They did not hand out any by the way, no arrival card. We didn't have to fill out any arrival card. I'm not sure if this is now obsolete. I remember that I read some blog posts from some bloggers who said that you still have to fill out an arrival card, but we didn't have to do it. No arrival card. The only thing you have to do is customs declaration, which is also completely electronic. When you arrive in Jakarta, there are all posters available there. They're put posters into place where you can basically scan a QR code, and then you can electronically fill out your customs declaration, and then you will receive another QR code, blah blah blah, and then you show that to the officer. So it sounds a little bit complicated, but it's actually straightforward. I find it a little bit too bureaucratic, to be honest, but other countries don't even have a customs declaration anymore, but that's okay. So long story short, you know my style already, huh? Short story long. Immigration procedure pretty much straightforward, actually quite modern. And yeah, then I took it from there. I took the airport train instead of a taxi. Taxi and car traffic is an issue here in Jakarta. I mean, we arrived early in the morning. During this time, I believe it takes you maybe, let's say 30-45 minutes, or maybe even 60 minutes from the airport to the city center, because the international airport is a little bit far off in the northeast of the city. And but if you arrive 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning, forget it. You're probably stuck in traffic for 2 or 3 hours. This is nothing new. This is what has not changed here in Jakarta. The traffic is getting worse and worse, and it was already worse 10 years ago when I was here, and even 12 and 14 years ago when I was here. Take the airport train. It's very good, very well organized. You can reach the train station from the airport very easily. It's incorporated there. The ticket is only 50,000 rupiah. It's like what, $3 US something. So, and it takes you 45 minutes to the city center. Nice train, big, yeah, not busy, not so many people inside, so very nice. You save a lot of money, you save a lot of time. Take the airport train. It's very modern facilities, modern train, air conditioned, very comfortable seats. I can recommend it absolutely. It's nice. And the last thing I want to just share with you is the SIM card. You know, very important. It's the first thing you want to do when you arrive in a new country. Change your money into local currency and get a SIM card immediately. Also in Jakarta Airport, they are selling SIM cards. The cheapest one I got was for 220,000 rupiah, which is about 14 to 15 US dollar. Yeah. That was the cheapest deal I could get there, and I got 8 gigabyte. Actually, this deal is not very good. In other countries, you get way more. Yeah, so 8 gigabyte, valid for 1 month, for 15 US dollars. That was the cheapest deal, and the mobile company is called Telkomsel. It's the biggest one, the largest in Indonesia. I remember that one from the times when I was here, working here, living here. But my SIM card is only valid for Java, so the big island here where Jakarta is located, Bali and Lombok. Yeah, but these are the main islands anyway where tourists travel to. But when I travel to other islands like Sumatra or maybe Kalimantan or Sulawesi, then your SIM card is not valid anymore. A little bit silly. So overall, bottom line, cost-wise, yeah, there are Southeast Asian countries which are cheaper in this regard. You know, like some countries in Southeast Asia do not have a visa on arrival fee and have cheaper SIM cards. But anyway, overall it's okay. It was an experience and I wanted to share this with you. And that's it for today. If you have any questions, let me know. What else can I mention? Yeah, hotel-wise, accommodation-wise, is not another big deal in Jakarta. Jakarta is a huge city with, I don't know, thousands of hotels. I stay in one little hotel here, in a budget hotel in the city center, and I pay like 17 US dollar per night. So this is a really good deal. I mean, for a capital city in Southeast Asia. And this hotel is not a, I don't know, it's not a junk hole, okay? I like it clean, I like it decent, you know my style. So 17 US dollars, and there are plenty of these kind of hotels, you know. Of course, there are also plenty of 5-star hotels here, Grand Hyatt, Mandarin Oriental, you name it, yeah. If you have a big budget, okay? Or if you have enough cash flow, if you have enough passive income. Okay, right guys, I'm checking out. I'll see you in one of my other videos. Let me know if you have any questions. Ask me, I will answer anything regarding Indonesia, my arrival and all the things what you need to know. Okay, thank you guys, bye bye.